JMac here with X-Calibur Gaming Channel. This is part 4 of my Year 7 Beyond Light wish list. If this is your first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe. We're really trying to get this channel over that 600 sub count. A huge appreciation if you can do that for us. Push us over that next goal, and then we'll get on to the next one. Hopefully get affiliated by the end of the year is kind of my goal, our personal goal. Before we get too much into my opinions here today, I just want to say that they are opinions, is my little disclaimer. They are opinions that, I agree with, or things that my friends and other community members have said. And please excuse, I didn't get any raid B-roll, so I just kind of went through the menagerie and messed around. Not the menagerie, but the Leviathan underbelly, and messed around down there. So enjoy that in the background while I rant on. So today, in part 4, we got raids. I want to talk a little bit about raids. Raids are my favorite piece of content in the whole Destiny universe, whether it be Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. The teamwork and mechanics needed to complete a raid. It's a satisfying game mode for me. It's fantastic. I love them. They will always have a place for me and my enjoyment of the game for sure. And I'm sure a lot of people that indulge in the raids and like to play them. I'll play them all night if I had a team to do it every day all night. That's kind of my thing. With that said, though, I do have my wish list, my things that I think there needs to be improvements, adjustments to make these more enjoyable for everybody. A lot of these ideas would be great when applied to the dungeons as well, not just the raids. The dungeon endgame content as well could really help with these things that I wish would happen. First thing would be drop rate. We really want to see an increased drop rate. For the new gun, the new exotic, the thing to shoot for in the raid that everybody really wants. Let's say like Anarchy, for example. They did a great job of this last season increasing the drop rate and then doing the RNG protection on that drop rate. So if I was able to go do that, and then I would get 5% towards my drop rate every time I completed it. I think they really need to keep going in that direction. That, even if it was 1% on the brand new stuff, you know what I mean? Like if it's a brand new raid and I only increased 1%, that would be fantastic. At least I would feel like I'm still progressing towards the goal of eventually getting that item or that exotic that must have for the year, for the season, for the raid, all of the above, even in the dungeon. I like to see the drop rate increase, and you got to be more lucrative and more rewarding overall. I definitely believe that. And brings me into my next point with repeatability. I understand locking us out, so we have a reason to keep coming back with the only, we can only do it on that one character, okay, once a week. And if you happen to have 2 other different characters, and it has to be a variation. It can't be all 3 Titans, can't be all 3 Hunters. You have to have one of each character type. You can have 3 chances at that gun or the Sparrow you want, say for Scourge, for instance. I think that they shouldn't have a reward cap on old raids, period. I think what they did this season with the old raids, especially them being sunset, the cap being gone, is amazing. And to allow you to catch up or go get that stuff and not have to worry about the weekly lockout. And then for the new raid that comes in, instead of it needing to make the 3 different classes, we should just be able to get three rewards or 3 run-throughs or playthroughs, just like we did in the Menagerie. The Menagerie had, on the Chalice itself, it told us how many rewards we were going to get on our account. So I know they can do it because they did it with the Menagerie Chalice. I know it's a possibility for them to just say, okay, raid on this account, you get 3 playthroughs of the raid or completions, and then you can get 3x the loot for that week. that would be fantastic. And then I can come back in, and I also have more of a reason to play with my friends, and I don't have to go grind another character or get another character up to par. I know that it's not as hard as it used to be, but it's also why if I want to play with warlocks, I don't care about the other people, and that's probably a good portion that we're not talking about. Is a lot of people don't care to play on all 3 characters, but they want to play enough where they would do the raid 3 times in a night if they're getting good at it, and they want the rewards because they haven't got that exotic yet. So that's something that would really be amazing, to do that account based, not character and account based. So, and then the old raids, anything that's, as soon as this new raid comes out, Forsaken and Shadowkeep raids, the Last Wish and Garden of Salvation should just be repeatable. Period. Done. End of story. And then the new raid should have our lockout 3 times a week. You can do it. The difficulty level. Why don't we have the difficulty level anymore? What happened to normal mode and hard mode? And doing the hard mode and have challengings, or why isn't there a hard mode to give us an increased percentage for said exotic weapon or new drop rates? Like, that would be awesome. Like, there should be something for the, not, I don't want to say casual. I hate this casual, sweaty conversation, because it shouldn't happen. I say, if you like playing the game, you're a player of Destiny, not a casual or sweat, and the level shouldn't lock you out. And I think more people would participate if there was a normal mode. It would be a little bit more, mentally there. If there was a normal mode, they'd be like, oh, well, hey, normal sounds doable. We can go do that. And then they do normal, and they're like, well, hey, that wasn't so bad. We got a good team here. Let's go try hard mode and have a better chance of drop rate, because Johnny can't get the stinking exotic drop, even though he's done it in normal mode 10 times. And again, that would be great in the RNG protection, or the percentage increase of chance of getting it every time you do it would all roll back into each other. And kind of one of the last things I want to talk about is guided games. Guided games are like still in a beta. What happened? They're dead, man. They don't. I would love for it to work. Bungie is relying on LFG and third-party apps and softwares again, and they're not profiting from those. So why has that become the standard? Because they don't have their guided game system sucks. There's no incentive for say me being a Sherpa or a guide to go through and get some of my buddies to help other people. Now I can do that on a small base and go into my Discord and say I'm a helpful Sherpa or guide, and I don't mind helping people, and I'm patient and all that. But I can't get that out there to a lot of people, and the guided game system through the game itself, not to be repetitive, but through the game itself, the guided games is not rewarding. There's no reason for me to do that, and I'll just stay in my little bubble in my Discord, and I'm sure that's everybody does. And that would be great to show that off a little more. They had an emblem type thing that was helpful for that, but it wasn't like I got much besides a variation of an emblem. Throwing it out there, I know they don't want to give away loot, but if I was to Sherpa, and then my chance for that exotic or the god roll of the gun went up, don't you think I would want to Sherpa a lot more and help other people get through it? Because if I haven't got it to drop, a lot of people would be more willing to help if they're getting something in return. So that's just something else too, is maybe an extra drop rate or an extra currency item or something. If for every new person, or if there's new people in the party, when you complete it, you've Sherpa'd or guided, give me prisms, give me the golf balls, give me something. Like, that would be amazing. And that's just currency. You can give that out like candy, and that would be great to do. So just an idea, just some of my wish list. I don't want to go on too long and try to get this video past 10 minutes. Thanks for stopping by the X-Calibur Gaming channel. Always appreciate you guys. Leave a comment down below of your thoughts. If you agree or disagree, it's all welcome. And again, if it's your first time here, please like, share, subscribe this. Trying to push it over 600 subs. See you guys on the next one. Part 5 coming next week.